Okay, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Runaway Teen with Miss Kaci. And today she is going to be exploring different skills, aka other than gardening, to surviving basically on her skills. And the first skill that we're really looking into today is her violin skills. Why the violin? It's the cheapest instrument you can get. So she was gonna have to learn the violin. And first I let her do it for hours on her own lot before I take her out to Komorebi's park to get it done. I would highly doubt that's what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about, the park in Komorebi. So she's basically going to have her little view on the bridge and kind of serenade everyone and try and get tips. So we're starting off the day with $168. And we're going to see how much money she can make by the end of it based solely on tips. Solely based on tips. So here she goes. I think this is a really good thing for Kaci, one because she wants to go into music writing, so being able to play an instrument is really going to help with that. But I also think that it's immediately this is going to help her get some moolah. And so far she's made a $10 tip, which is good because she has Metro card money to pay to get there and back. I think it's really important that you actually have them practice a little bit on the on their lot before you actually bring them out to do this, because you want them to sound as professional as possible so that you can make as much money as possible, because Sims are not going to pay you to hear trash. And like everything else, she's a little famished, so we're just going to really use the park to get her needs met. We're gonna buy some lunch here and have her use the bathroom there and take a nap here, because this is an all-day event. It is 9 o'clock in the morning and she has already started, so we're gonna see how many people are going to give her money. Now I will be honest with you, depending on where you go in the game, you will make more money. So if you go to an area like Oasis Springs, the park there, or if you go to oh my god, Willow Creek, these parks have more volume, of people. You meet more people there naturally, so you're likely to make a lot more money at these two parks. I also made good money in Solani one, so you can get you'll get more money there. Another place where they tip well, and because it's like entertainment, if you go to Del Sol Valley, the little tiny park that they have there, you can make a good penny there too with the celebrities. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. I just was trying this out for the first time with her, so I'm like, we're just gonna stay in Mount Komorebi. We're not gonna go anywhere extra. But she makes a little cash there. So that's all stuff to think about when you're doing, if you're in this situation and you want rude you want to do this. But yeah, she's gonna order some food and then she's gonna forget her food. Girl, we don't have enough money for you to be forgetting food. Go get it. You don't need to order food, you just need to eat your food. And that's a nice thing about parks. Most of them have little food areas. The vast majority of them have bathrooms. Note the one in Del Sol Valley does not have a bathroom, so plan accordingly when you're going there. And then they can get a lot of their needs really met during the day, because I'm gonna leave her here for a while. Here she goes playing again to see if we're gonna make money. See, she just ate lunch and she still has $176, so she made lunch money very easily there. I'm hoping this is something that can bring in a little bit of income for her on a regular basis, because y'all, I'm not doing well with the off the grid life. I'm really not. I need a real shower, and I need a fridge and a real shower. So if we can get this to work out well, and if she can make a little bit of change doing this, that would be fantastic. And she sounds good. Listen to her. She sounds fantastic. So, y'all, we are up to $272, and it is 4:30. And she's about to use the bathroom and go home. So from 8 to 4:30, basically, she made $104. That's not bad for a day's work. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So take it into consideration. And there wasn't a high volume of traffic. Like, if you go to other areas, like I said, you can see way more people than we just saw here in Komorebi. So keep that in mind when you are sending your Sims out to be rock stars, whether it's in a 1 or 18 situation or whatever. But Kaci is super optimistic about this. She decided this life for herself, and honestly, she is going to take the bull by the horn. She's going to do whatever it takes to make her absolutely comfortable. But right now, she needs to go home to take care of some personal business. And like I said, y'all, I am tired of this outdoor shower. Look at it, all broken. Like, you can't even take a proper shower in it, but it has the gall to break down on you. And she does not have money to repair it with cash, so she's going to have to do those repairs by herself. This is the garden. It is a thriving, doing well. This is summer, so most fruits are in season, so we're gonna be able to sell them. And y'all, our girl is about to celebrate her birthday all alone in the middle of the night, but it's okay. It's okay. She's gonna have better birthdays. Happy birthday. And I randomly picked outgoing. I thought that would have been very good for her, seeing how she needs to be outgoing to go out there and make money and talk to people, and yeah, I think that trait is going to be very good for her. Oh no, she's sad because no one remembered her birthday, but it's okay. Next birthday, when she's turned into adult, it's going to be clutch. She's gonna have a really good time. It's gonna be lit. I think I just aged myself by saying clutch. And let's have her get these bits and pieces, points that seem to be good if you're eco-friendly. Why not? Okay, so today we are going to look into another form of making money, which is basically by collecting things that you dig up around the area. And I'm going to first take us to Oasis Springs to do that, and then we're going to go look in Willow Creek for that. So meanwhile, she takes care of her plants. She's gonna take care of her plants first, support the income you already have, and then go make some more. So here we are in Oasis Springs, and what I usually like to do is have them do something and then go look for it, and then after I've found a few spots, then have them come out and dig it up, because it takes a while. Because here in Oasis Springs, the trick is to really look around. It's not at the entrance. You're not going to get them at the entrance. You have to look way into the park to find little nuggets of stone together that they either have like gems on them, so you can definitely dig them, or sometimes they have no gems and you just have to click and see if you can dig, or sometimes it looks like a brown patch of earth that you can dig as well. So I'm just gonna fast forward this and look. There you go. So you click it and then it says dig, and I also like to use that standpipe thing that says look for frogs, where you can get frogs. You can make a little bit of money off of frogs. That's pretty easy, so I like to get them as well. And here she goes looking for stuff. Today I want to show you what I mean by that brown patch of earth that you can just dig. So like right there's like this brown patch of earth. You can just dig it and boom, find it. So Look, she just got a whole guitar dig in, and that's some really good money, so it's worth it. A guitar is, I think this one's $425. Yep, $425. Boom, $710. So this is a really, and this made 4 times the amount of money that she made in a whole day of singing. Not singing, playing the guitar, the violin. Excuse me. But yeah, so digging is a really, really, looking for treasures, digging and finding gems is a really good way to make money in The Sims. And I don't immediately sell the little pieces of gems that you get, the different rocks. They kind of look like jewelry. Not jewelry, but gems is what they look like when they come in the inbox. I'll show you guys later in this episode what I do with them. But this is really Kaci. Look at that. She is happy to be alive. She is not sad and depressed about her birthday anymore. And I really love this girl. She's faced adversity, and she's taken it by the horns, the bull by the horns, and really ran with life. She is a very easygoing sim. She isn't like depressed, and even as a teenager, now that she's not a teenager anymore, but even as a teenager going through all what she went through, she dealt with it very, very well, with confidence and inspiration, honestly. Not once complaining, not once nagging, and very easily not talking to parents and running home. Like sometimes when the parents are alive and you don't longer live with them, the Sims will get these emotions like missing home or missing their parents. Girl, homegirl was just like, I am not getting married, and period. So she's really doing what she has to do to survive, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call black girl magic. So she's gonna fish for a little bit, and then we're going to take her to Willow Creek to see if we can make a little more of this money. I am mostly fishing right now to fertilize my garden. And yeah, I'm always thinking about a garden because it's a good way to make money. I think I've said this too many times. My goal for her right now is to build a little shed over her garden so that everything can harvest all year long and she doesn't have to wait for seasons to get certain fruit. And then when that is built, so that we can have a regular income from gardening, hopefully we're going to put on her electricity and have her live a more comfortable life. When we get that out of the way, then maybe, look at her, she's happy, she aged up. Then maybe we can look into getting her a boyfriend and socializing and doing all that good stuff. But she needs to get that money on lockdown first. I'm not gonna wait until she has like finished the challenge to do all of this. So what we're doing right here is we're looking for stuff, and I'm just fast forwarding the video to basically show you how we dig and look for different things. Yeah, but I'm not gonna wait to like let her start her life. She can have a boo help her out while trying to start her life, and you never know, she might actually fall in love with Jax Woods when given a choice rather than being forced to marry him. But we gonna see where she's going along, what direction she's choosing for her life with that. Yeah, I also think Kaci likes being outside, so she's really excited about it. But this is what I do with frogs. I breed them, and you can breed them with each other, and then boom, you have 2 of them. These frogs cost about $10 a piece. That's, like I said, good money, because that's a Metro card. That's what she needs to pay to be coming here to Willow Creek. So that's her check back home. That's her Metro money back home. And then we're gonna have to have her fish a little bit, and because she's still doing pretty good and isn't too uncomfortable, maybe we'll have her play her violin a little more and see if she can make some money. We'll see how this goes after she's done fishing. But honestly, and this isn't 710 isn't very reflective of where she is, because I haven't sold any of the stuff that she's collected other than the violin. And I want you guys to know this. So I think I already did it for with hers, but she got a rock, and it was just a plain rock. And usually I would just sell those without extracting the fossil. So if you get something that looks like a rock in your inventory after you dig, make sure you click on it, and when it says extract fossil, click that, and it kind of comes out as 3 more rocks. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3, but the more you have, the more money you can make off of them. Quick tip. Quick tip. I should really yeah. That's where she's at. Look at my girl up in her levels in fishing. And it looks like somebody is cooking up a storm here in Willow Creek. I tell you, you have more traffic here. More people are doing more stuff. So we're about to eat good. But clearly whilst I was playing, I did not see that. So what I was looking for here, because she had so much fish in her inventory, was the option to have her just grill 1 fish. And that is usually a free option on the grill, but I'm not seeing it, and I don't know if it's specific to Komorebi or whether that was taken out of the game with the last 2 updates. I don't see why they would take it out of the game, so I'm just going to stick with the maybe it's just Komorebi, and if I check there and it's not there, then it might be gone. But if you guys know anything about this, comment, leave a comment. Let's discuss this. What is going on? Whatevs. Not whatevs, but what is going on? What am I missing? Yeah, so she is really stacking up this fish, which is good because our plants need to be fertilized. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, he cooked his little heart out and then crashed. But yeah, another reason why I desperately want a fish, because not a fish, a fridge, is because I want her to be able to like come to these places, pack lunches, and put them in the fridge and maybe last a little longer than they do now, because pack lunches only last about 6 hours, or as long as the food is good. It doesn't, not because you pack it means that it's gonna last longer. So even if I'm here stocking up on food, it's probably going to spoil in her inventory, and I am not excited about that at all. So yeah, that's another reason why I really want to get her electricity. I'm not loving this off the grid life. And usually I do, if I've made Sims specific to like off the grid, but not for Kaci. Kaci deserves electricity. Girl, take this packed lunch and go home. Or go use the bathroom. She's like, can I please just go to the loo? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so just gonna have her do that and then go home to take a nap and then deal with her garden. Yeah, she's tired. And she also needs to talk to somebody. So she's gonna take a nap and then in the morning socialize with her plants, because they're the people who love her. They feed her, they support her, they talk to her. Yeah, and here's what let's deal with our inventory. Level 5 in gardening. You go, girl. Look at you. You became a young woman with so many skills. Bet you if she could have went to university, she would have had so many scholarships. So yeah, so this is what you do with the gems. You send them to a jeweler for refinement, and you pay $25 for it, but when you get it back, you can sell it for more money. So that is what I do with them. I send them out, and then they come back in the mail, and then she's good to go. And now I am going to use all my fish to fertilize my plants. And question, Rue, how do you choose what plants to fertilize? I try to start with the plants that give me the most money. So if your harvest gives me like $2 per harvest, I'm not fertilizing you first. You are at the bottom of the list to get fertilized. But if you're gonna give me a little more moolah than that, then you are going to be happily fertilized first. So my roses, no matter what, always get fertilized first, because one, you can use roses to fertilize other things. And here comes the mail lady, and she's dropping off bills. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, if I'm gonna have to pay $125 and I don't even have water and gas or heat or nothing like that on my lot, why aren't I paying for electricity? And then the repo man is just gonna steal what we don't have. So let's see, we're gonna sell everything now. We're gonna put on multiple select, and then we're going to, well, we're gonna breed a frog first, get more frogs, and then turn on multiple select, and then see how much money we can actually get from this. Like this video so far, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. It's almost like I'm hesitant to do it. I don't know why. Ooh, racking up that cash. Okay, it doesn't look like I sold the frogs, but she paid her bills. And look, y'all, we're up to $595. Boom. Thank you so much for enjoying this video with me. I really love your support. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.